guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Therapy with Ndenya, and I am your host, Ndenya. So I wanted us to first start with a definition of counseling, what it is not, and what counseling really is, so that you get to understand the importance of counseling. Okay, so first, the definition. Counseling is a professional relationship between a therapist and an individual where they'll be able to resolve the individual's personal, psychological, and emotional issues. Okay? Therapy, the relationship between the counselor and the individual, is confidential. Sawa. And it helps you explore your thoughts, your feelings, and even your behavior. The goal of counseling, the general goal of counseling, is to help you have a positive change in your life, to come up with coping strategies that are going to help you cope with everyday stresses, and above all, have an overall mental well-being. So there are types of counseling. There's the individual counseling, where it's a one-on-one between the counselor and the individual. There's couples counseling, where you have the couples going to see a therapist, that they can be able to work out their issues or maybe improve on their relationship. There's family therapy, just like the name suggests, it's about the family. So the family gets to meet the therapist. Maybe it's a mother with a kid, the both parents with a child, but they're all meeting the therapist, that they can be able to resolve some of the issues that they may be having as a family. There is the group counseling. Group counseling is where people from different backgrounds but with the same problems meet together with the counselor, where they'll be able to share their problems and even come up with better strategies to help them meet a similar goal. Okay, and last but not least, we have the specialized therapy, which is where now we have the occupational therapy, we have career goal therapy and all that, and those are the types of counseling. But now I want us to delve into what counseling is not before we go to what counseling is and its importance. So what counseling is not giving advice. Okay, as a counselor, I won't be able to give you direct advice or tell you what to do. What I'll be able to do is to help you come up with your own solutions, help you to get these coping strategies that are going to help you in coping with your everyday stresses, and even come up with solutions to your own problems. So it is not advice giving, it is helping you come up with your own solutions. Number two, it is not just talking. Yes, it is talk therapy, but we're not just talking aimlessly, like you talk with your friends about your stories, about whatever is going on in your life. This is something that is structured. This is something that is goal-oriented, that is going to help you over and over, come up with solutions for your problems, okay? And number three, it is not friendship. The way you meet with your friends is different from this professional relationship. Like I said, it is a professional relationship. So our boundaries, our dynamics are different from how you interact with your friends and colleagues out there. Sawa. And another thing, it is not judgmental. When you're meeting a counselor, you're meeting them in a safe space, somewhere where you're not judged, somewhere where you're able to express yourself, express your thoughts and feelings. And trust me, by the end of it, you will feel so safe and so calm, because it is inviting. We are empathetic, we are supportive people, so we'd like you to be comfortable knowing that your news, whatever you have, whatever you may be feeling, will not be shared out there. It may be shared under different circumstances. That is when we have the court demands me to give some notes about it, of which I won't be giving everything. It is just exactly what they need. Because remember, this is a confidential and non-judgmental relationship that we have. Okay? Another one, it's not a quick fix. It is not just waking up in the morning and saying, leo naenda kuona therapist. No, it does not work that way. It is a long-term relationship that takes time, and it takes time and investment for you to get to the point that we want you to get to. Okay, so it is not a quick fix. for you to just wake up in the morning, say you're going to see a therapist, have that one session, and then you're done. No, it has to take some time for you to evolve and become a better person. Another thing, it is not psychiatry. As a counselor, I am not in any way able to prescribe you any medication. That one is left for the psychiatrist and other medical practitioners. So when you come to me, it is talk therapy that we'll be having and coming up with strategies that are going to help you become a better person. So if you need medication, if you have any mental conditions that will need prescriptions of medication, then you'll be referred to a psychiatrist, not a psychologist. Okay. And last but not least, it is not an immediate crisis management. Yes, at some point, it is not an immediate counseling, crisis management alone. At some point, we may have emergency counseling services, yes, but at the most of the time, it is usually a long-term relationship where we'll be taking a session at a time over a period of sessions to get to where exactly we want you to be. So before enrolling into a therapist, you have to understand that it is not what exactly I have said, but it is a whole different dynamic, which is where I am going at this point now. What is counseling? So like I said, counseling is a professional relationship. And in that professional relationship between me and you, I'll be able to help you with some of these things. So let's delve into the importance of counseling. Number one, counseling helps you with emotional regulation. Okay, so with counselors, you'll be able to come up with strategies where you'll be able to talk about your feelings, talk about your thoughts, talk about your goals and everything, and it will be able to help you regulate some of these problems you may have. There is depression, there is stress, there is anxiety, PTSD, and even borderline personality disorder. What as a counselor I'll be able to do to help you with is come up with strategies that are going to help you regulate some of these emotions that you may have. Okay, and number two, counseling is the importance of counseling is to help you improve your general mental health. We have conditions like anxiety, like I have said, we have depression, we have PTSD, we have borderline personality disorder, and we have so many other mental health conditions. What I'll be able to do as a counselor to help you is to help you improve it, okay? Because we'll be able to talk about yourself, how to improve your self-doubt, how to increase your self-esteem and everything, because it is going to help you generally improve your mental health and your overall well-being. Okay, number three is which is going to help you with coping skills. It is going to help you develop some coping skills. Stresses are there regularly. We have all everyday stresses, some of them from work, some of them from our schools, some of them from home. And what these coping skills are going to help you with is how to regulate some of these stresses, how to overcome some of these stresses. So whenever, if you're suffering from stress, if maybe you have problems with conflict resolution, you have anger management issues, that is what counseling is going to help you with. It is going to help you come up with ways in which you can regulate your stress, regulate your anger, regulate your moods, your emotions, and even how to help you cope with some of the family members that you may have. Because sometimes stresses also come from your family members. And number four, this is where we come to relationship enhancement. We have sometimes come to the point of being unable to make very meaningful relationships. Maybe it is the opposite sex relationship, or even with our family members, or even with our workmates. Okay, so counseling is going to help you enhance your relationships. It is going to help you make the clear decisions, make the right decisions when making friends, and even how to maintain those friendships. Because sometimes it is our anger, sometimes it is our childhood traumas, or sometimes it is our attachment styles that kind of hinder us from making these meaningful relationships. But with counseling, when we come and talk about that and get into the roots of the problem, we'll be able to help you enhance your relationships. Another one is behavioral changes. Some of the behaviors that we may have today may have developed due to some events that may have happened in our lives, or sometimes we have negative changes, behavioral changes, or we start developing behaviors that we do not like. When you go to a counselor, those are some of the things that we'll be talking about, because remember, the goal is to make you make positive changes. So if you feel like your behavior is changing in a different way, in a negative way, and you'd like it to be positive so that you can impact other people around you and even your life, you can stop alcoholism, substance abuse, recklessness, self-harm, and everything like that. Something that counseling will help you be able to change. Okay, another one is personal growth. We all have career goals. We all have our own personal desires that we may like to meet, and sometimes life can hinder us, or maybe some life events may hinder us from getting to our preferred goal. So counseling is going to help you take a strategical way or a strategical path in which it's going to help you have your own personal growth. That includes your own mental health and your career wise, or any part of your life that you like to change. Okay, and it is also preventive. Okay, counseling will help you prevent some of these issues that may be developing. Maybe you're developing anger management, anger issues. Okay, so with counseling, you'll be able to come up with strategies that are going to help you be able to manage your anger. Okay, and another thing is it is also going to prevent some of the problems, or rather mental health conditions like anxiety. It is going to prevent some of the issues like depression. So if you seek a counselor earlier for earlier intervention, it is going to be helpful for you and beneficial to your overall mental health. And another thing is life transitions. Sometimes we may change our careers. Sometimes we may even change our locations. Maybe you change your city, maybe you change your country and go abroad. And it is usually stressful at times, you get? Because let's be honest, you're leaving your family members behind, you're leaving your friends behind, the lifestyle you are used to behind. And it is a bit anxiety triggering, right? Because you will be in a country where you do not know anyone, in a city where the norms are different from what you are used to, and it is anxiety triggering, like I said. So with counseling, you'll be able to curb some of this, and sometimes it may be you leaving your family members behind, and they may be triggered in a way. So family counseling will be able to help you curb some of these problems that may come out of life transitioning or adjustments in your life. Okay, and last but not least, it's going to help you with your mental and physical health connection. Okay, remember, you cannot be okay physically if your mental well-being is not taken care of. Your mental health goes in par with your physical health. So you taking care of your mental health also helps you take care of your physical health. You have heard of psychosomatic diseases. Psychosomatic conditions are whereby you feel physically sick, but in real sense, there is no actual pathological evidence to show that you have any physical illness. But all in all, it all comes from your head, your mental health, your thoughts, your feelings. So when you regulate your mental health and physical health and make them connected, you'll be overall okay. And that is our goal. That is what we're aiming for. So with counseling, you'll be able to be helped with a lot. You'll be able to prevent a lot, and you'll also be able to improve a lot in your life. So that is all I had for today. Thank you so much for those who have followed me this far. This is my new channel. I urge you to go subscribe and comment, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that whenever I upload my videos, you'll be the first to see. And it has been me, your host, Ndenya. I'm so pleased that you are with me through this, and I'll see you the next time on our next video. Bye.